YouTube. What's up, YouTube? How we doing today, man? We're back again for another video. You already know why we here. I did a little intro in the car, but it's super dark outside, so I don't know if I'm gonna use that or I'm just gonna do another intro in here. But I usually don't like to do my intros in the gym because it be starting off a little bit too hectic. I want easy out into the workout, but like I feel like I'm not gonna end up using that footage. So YouTube, I'm gonna do a second intro. If y'all get both, y'all get both. If y'all just get this one, that just mean that shit was that bad. I didn't want to use it. But let's lock in though. We have back today. What I would say is the same thing I was doing the last couple of days. I'm just gonna switch some things around because I'm in a good mood and because like for content reasons, I want y'all to see new stuff sometimes and not just the same stuff every week. Even though I still follow that philosophy of doing the same workout at least for 4 or 5 months straight to really master it before you switch out some new shit. I'm trying to get into that mindset where like this is still trying to entertain y'all, not really entertain, but like just kind of just show y'all. So for me, I'd be like, well, I didn't even think about that way. Then you can kind of think about it that way, you feel me? So, and the only way to do that is by showing you guys new stuff every now and then. So I'm going to still do, the core of my workouts are going to stay the same, but every now and then I'm going to sprinkle in a new workout and take some old shit out. Every now and then just sprinkle in some new shit, old shit out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do no pull-ups today and no seated cable rows today. At least the close grip version. Oh my God, words are hard. But at least I'm not gonna do that version. I'm still gonna do seated cable row. I'm gonna do wide grip, not close grip. To supplement the close grip, I'm gonna do this instead. It's the Nautilus machine. It's the plate loaded machine. I'm just gonna work my way up, start off with 1 plate on each side to warm up, do a couple sets of that. And then my working weight is probably gonna be 2 plates on both sides, but I'm really trying to drive into my lats and just go super slow in the eccentrics and then pull back. You feel me? I don't wanna just go straight into just, trying to pull weight just to pull weight. I'm really trying to have good form and everything. So that's the plan for today. So we're gonna start off with this, go do pull downs and then do wide grip rows and finish off with cable pullovers and rear delt flies. So that's the plan for today. Enough said, let's get into our workout. Let's put 1 plate on each side and just get into it. And then we're gonna talk as we go. I got some things I wanna say today, man. No, it's serious, it's a little yaps and shit. I know how we do. So we're gonna do 2 sets to warm up. Basically like a 20 to 30 second break in between. And then we're just a 1 plate on each side, and then we'll go up to 2 plates, and that's gonna be our working weight. So, enough said. Let's get to it. Like I always tell y'all, when y'all warm up, make sure, I'm gonna put the seat up a little bit. It's a little bit too far down. When y'all warm up, be very mindful about how you warm up. Don't just do willy-nilly stuff and like be like, oh, I'm warm. But nah, try to warm up the muscle that you intend to use when you're doing the workouts. So take your time, go slow, and control everything. So let's go. And get that deep stretch. See the eccentric 3 to 5 seconds. Don't let the weight drop. I'm still holding it up. So that lat is still getting stretched out, like my back is still getting stretched out. And then come up. Nice and slow. 3 to 5 seconds on the way down. Stretch, 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 stretch. There we go. Oof. Feels good. I'm being very mindful, very demure type shit. But, just control the weight. Don't let gravity do the work for you. Gravity is the biggest stopper for gains. With the back already getting pumped. There you go. So we're gonna do, I wasn't really counting for real, but it seemed like 10 reps. I'm not gonna do too many working sets. It's gonna be 3 as usual. The third one obviously is gonna be a double drop set like I usually do. So since my working weight is gonna be 2 plates, I'm gonna hit that for failure on the third set and then drop it down to 1.5. And then probably 1 and 3/4, so probably a 45 and a 35, and then drop it down to a 45 and a 25 for the second drop set. That's why I call it a double drop set. So let's take about 10 more seconds and get into our second warm-up set. If you guys notice, the way I warm up, I don't come in here doing a bunch of lunges and band work and like or cardio of any source. I just come in here and my warm-up is usually whatever my first exercise is. I do 2 sets of that, but with lighter weight, 2 to 3 sets of that, but with lighter weight, and then get into my working weight. And then I'm pretty much warm for the rest of the day. I don't need to warm up any other movement unless it's drastically different from what I was doing originally. But since my whole day is back, as soon as I warm up my back is already warm for every other back workout. If I was doing like back and bi or back and shoulders, I'll do a warm up for back, and then once I'm getting into the shoulder workouts, then I'll do a warm up for shoulders, and then so on and so forth. But since my whole day is back, and my first workout is obviously a back workout, and once I get that warm, it's going for the whole day. So I don't need to do a whole nother back warm up. So let's get into our second warm up set. Enough of my yapping. Well, we're gonna continue to yap, just not right now. There we go. There we go. Take your warm-ups very seriously, guys. I'm not playing with y'all. Don't make me come over there. There we go. A couple more. Warm-ups are done. So let's do another 45 on both sides and get ready for our warm-up. So it's gonna take like, 30-second break. Or yeah, like a 30, a minute. Actually, give myself more time. What's 30 seconds? So let's find some 45s and get it going. One over here and one over here. Ooh. Let's go, guys. Let's get into our set, guys. About that time, baby. Yeah. Here we go, nice and controlled.
My right arm was cooked, bro. My right arm was cooked. That's good.
Oh, I felt good. I'm not gonna lie, this shit feel heavy. You know how certain machines feel heavier than others? This shit feels heavier than it looks. Like it genuinely feels heavy as hell for no reason. Like why? Oh my god, we did it though. But the thing is, for me, people always ask me like, why I don't do barbell rows? Like standing barbell rows or like bench over rows. Cause like for me, the whole thing is about optimization for like how I work out, right? I want to eliminate as many limiting factors from my exercises as much as possible. So for example, when you're doing bench over rows, you're standing. You're incorporating your quads, your hamstrings, your calves, your core, your lower back. Like so many things have to be locked in for you to be able to do them. And a lot of those things might get weaker before your back does. So like to reach optimal failure, it's better to do a seated row than a bent over row because you're seated. You take the legs out of the equation, your core out of the equation. Like the only thing you have to really lock in on is what you're targeting, like the muscle. So like you're better off doing that than doing bench over rows. Just in terms of like hypertrophy and trying to optimize the workout so you're not being stopped by different body parts that get in the way. Like imagine like when you're doing like RDLs and you're going heavier and heavier in your weight, like yesterday, I was doing back. My grip would have gave out before my hamstrings did for those RDLs at 315. So the limiting factor was my grip. So you supplement it by having wrist straps or grips or whatever you need, right? Same thing when we do bench over rows, your core, your lower back, your legs, your hamstrings, your quads, your calves are our limiting factors because they're gonna get tired for the most part, or they're gonna be way more involved. So your back might not get the most optimal hypertrophy. I'm just yapping at this one, but you get the point. You get what I'm trying to say, bro. So try to eliminate limiting factors from your workouts as much as possible. It's gonna save you in the long run. So that's what I was gonna say, guys. We have two more. Oof. That motherfucker heavy. I don't care what nobody say. That shit heavy. You know what I started? You know what I started realizing, like, once I started making videos? I like low-key have an accent. I never knew I had an accent until I started making these videos. I'm like, low-key? I sound like I have an accent. And I don't know if y'all hear it too. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe it's just me. But I hear it. It's not crazy for me, but like, it's low-key there. Maybe I'm tripping though. Who knows? Let me know if y'all hear an accent. If y'all do, if y'all don't. 'Cause I feel like I do. I didn't think I did before, cause you know, it's where you grew up, it's where you live at. You feel me? So like, I live here, so everybody sound like this. I never knew I had an accent, and I never really used to record myself. Like, you know how people used to make like Instagram videos and shit, and like push it on their stories where they just talking to the camera. I never did that. I would just post like pics, like fit pics and stuff on my Instagram or like on my stories and shit like that. Like, I never made a video just talking to the camera, other than like when I started like recording for YouTube. So this is new to me. So I never knew I had an accent until like, nobody ever told me I had an accent, because like, why would they though? Because like, I live here. Everybody I know is from here. So like, we all sound the same pretty much. Shit funny though. Low key funny. But let's rest up a little bit and hit our third set. We got one more to go. It's low key, not that busy. Hit it and not like it, but it's still low key busy though. But it's not busy, but it's low key busy. You understand? Fuck y'all, yeah, understand. Y'all get me. Like, we locked in. Me and y'all, we in this together. About another minute, then third set. We're gonna do a drop set. So we're gonna do 45 to failure again, and then 35. Remove a 45 when each side, add 35s, and then 25. So I work our way down, pyramid style. So let's get some weights that we need. I think we already have a 35 over there, 35 over there. All right, we got everything we need right here. I don't even need to grab none. We have another 25 right here. So we're all set. So see you in a little bit, man. Right, no, push. 15-second break. Let's drop it down. First drop set. Let's get it. Here go 45 ball. Put that 35 on there. And try to get 5 reps minimum. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Last drop set. Let's get it. Put the 25 on in. You go. 5 seconds. Let's go. 5. There we go. Rows completed. Let's go to our next workout. Okay, so pull-ups. Pull-ups, what? Pull downs. But pull-ups came in my brain for a specific reason because the attachment I have for pull downs today is a little bit different. I usually have the long metal ones where your grip is kind of like this. I don't know what grip that's called. I'm sure there's a name for it. But the grip where your palms are facing away from you. But these ones, your palms are kind of facing towards you. But the reason I like it is because the way I do my pull-ups, I do my pull-ups with this grip where I have it kind of like sideways where my palms are facing me. I feel like it's kind of like the best of both worlds because I'm not doing pull-ups today. So might as well do pull downs, but with the same grip as I do pull-ups with. I feel like I might low-key have more power with this. I feel like I might. So let's try it out, see how it goes. This is my first time doing pull downs with this grip attachment or whatever attachment you want to call it. But you know, because this attachment for some reason you have to get it from the front desk of my gym. They don't just have it out, so you have to ask for it. So it's a pain in the ass to go get it every time. So I'd rather just when it's here I use it. If it's not, I just use a regular metal one, you know, the long one with the knoblings at the ends. So I'm not really tripping about it. But let's get into it. We have about 187 on the stack. My back is pretty warm from those, so I don't need to do another warm up. But let's just get into it. Feel me? 3 sets, same thing. Third set is gonna be a double drop set. So let's get into it. Let's get active, baby. Control it on the way up. Set your legs at the top, and pull down. Ah! Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, that felt amazing. What the fuck? What have I been missing? That attachment felt crazy. I'm not gonna lie, having my wrist turned in with my palms facing me, I feel it way more. I feel it way more in my biceps than I usually would have, which I don't know if I like or not because I feel like it takes away from the lat activation, but my lats are still pretty pumped from that. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm like the pump from my bicep is overriding the pump from my back, so I don't feel it as much because I have a crazy bicep pump. I really like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. That felt great. Oh my god, I gotta use this attachment more. What the fuck? Ooh, yeah, that felt pretty good. So it felt like I had more control of the weight, and it felt like I had more power. Like in terms of like, it felt like I don't know, just felt like I could pull it way further down to my chest than I usually would have with the metal ones. Because like I feel like this is like everyone's physique is different, so like my body felt like it was restricting me a little bit when I'll come down like this with a regular bar versus coming down like this with this bar. So maybe I should use it more often, bro. Yeah, I like that. I felt good. So let's get into our next set. I'm gonna do 2 more sets, just like that. One more working set regular, and then second working set is gonna be the double drop set. So let's get it. Uh, oh my god. Let's get into this third set, guys. So I'll show you, for the new people, show you guys how the double drop set works. It's literally not rocket science. I literally showed you that on the roll machine. But same thing, I have 187 on the stack. I'll do that to a failure, like I've been doing for the last two sets. Do 165, and then after like a 10-second break, do 135 until failure, and then another 10-second break, do 143. So I'm just going up one clip at a time at a stack. So I get a double drop, like a double drop set, and then we're all done. And we'll move on to the next workout. But let's get into it though. Ooh, enough said. Music going. Halfway there. Control the weight. So that's a failure. Literally 15-second break. Drop it down by one clip. Then we going against a failure. Minimum 5 reps though. Let's go. Let's get it. Yup. Another 15 seconds. Last drop. So I call it a double drop. Let's get active. Type shit. Let's get it, baby. Ah. Oh. One tip I'll give you for doing pull downs. Imagine your chest is coming up as if you're doing like a bench press or something. When you arch your back, pause. Once you arch your back and try to get the chest to the bar rather than trying to get your chin over the bar, if that makes sense. So for mind muscle connection kind of thing, imagine your chest is up the entire time and you're literally just driving your elbows back with your lats and try to touch your chest to the bar rather than just trying to get your chin over it. A lot of people, I see people doing this. So don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Come on, bro. So the higher your chest is, the more your lats are gonna get activated. So imagine your elbows are just driving back and you're just activating your lats, just pushing your chest up to the sky. That's how I do pull-ups, that's how I do pull-downs. I get the most activation of my lats from doing that. But enough of my yapping, let's get to our next set. Next workout. We got rows to do. You know what I realized is that like, when I started making these videos, I was so nervous, even though I wasn't really talking to nobody. Like I was basically just talking to myself, like talking to a camera on a tripod. But like I still felt mad nervous. Like I felt like I was impersonating what I should be doing versus like what's me. You feel me? Like I feel like I would just automatically just go into like, oh, I gotta go into what I know for me and like just not like really show my personality for real and just try to be like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be doing it like this. But like I just realized like I'm starting to show my personality a lot more in these videos and trying to starting to talk like myself, starting to like say my little sayings that I be saying like off camera, like to like my boys and stuff like that, and like just like my mannerisms and stuff like that are starting to show a little bit more. And I'm low key fucking with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like this is who I am. Like I'm sure most of y'all could probably tell where I'm like what area I live at or where I'm from. So like this is just how we are. For me, like you just like if you peep, I be talking mad fast for no reason. Like it's just how we talk over here. I don't know how to explain it. Like at least for like my friends and like just the people I be around. That's how we talk. So like I be trying to catch myself, like slow down, speak a little bit more clearly so people understand you. And I be trying to do that. Like, I be trying to like slow it down so yeah, I understand what I'm actually trying to explain to y'all. So yeah, not just lost. Otherwise, I'm gonna start putting subtitles in these videos. So yeah, like what the fuck is he talking about? But like for me personally though, like I enjoy my personality coming out more. Even when I get to yapping, talking all fast and whatnot, is what I'm used to. Is how people around me talk like all the time. So like it's gonna come out every now and then. But I'm gonna try my best to kind of tone it down so that y'all can actually understand what I'm saying. Especially for people that's not on like from the East Coast and whatever, you're probably not gonna know what I'm trying to say. So like I'm just gonna keep it a buck with y'all. But we're gonna try our best. We're still gonna keep going. We're still learning. Still trying to find ourselves. That's just sound mad corny, right? Find ourselves. But that's what I'm trying to do, bro. Trying to find my voice on this whole YouTube thing, this whole content creation thing. Trying to like create exist in my own persona, like what I actually am versus trying to be all content creation mode. You feel me? Like I like it though. But let's get into this third workout. We have wide grip rows. Remember I told you I would usually do closed grip and then right after I'll do wide grip. I kind of substituted the closed grip for the machine that we did first. So we're gonna do wide grip here. Same thing though. 3 sets, third set, double drop set. I know how I do. Literally every workout I do on back day has a drop set in it. That's how my back grew so fast, bro. I'm gonna put up a little physique update when I start my cut. But y'all gonna see like the back gains is insane. That just sound crazy, the back gains. Pause, but I know what I mean though. But let's get into these wide grips. I'm gonna show y'all just like 1 or 2 sets. I can't be showing y'all every set for real because this video about to be an hour long. And I'm trying not to do that no more. I'm trying not to be like just have these long ass videos because like who trying to watch that shit? Let's go though. No more. If you guys peep how I do my wide grip rolls, right? Couple tips. For wide grip, want your elbows as flat as possible. You're not trying to work your lats when you do wide grip rolls. You're trying to work your upper back, your mid back, your traps, your rear delts. So elbows as high as you can alleviates the lat work. So it's more targets your mid back, your traps, your rear delts, so on and so forth. But little caveat, when you do flexion row or any type of seated cable row, right? You're gonna get the best bang for your buck when you really lean forward, stretch your lower back out, kind of round your lower back just a tiny bit. Don't stretch it where you're gonna hurt yourself, but round your lower back a tiny bit. It's called a flexion row. And flexion rows are fire because it's gonna build your lower back so it's strong. Stop trying to protect your lower back so much. It's like a big thing in the fitness community. Everyone wants to protect their lower back. That's why people be scared to back squat or barbell squat. Your lower back's supposed to be worked on, supposed to be strong, supposed to be like getting active with your lower back, right? So let your lower back round. That's gonna build it. It's gonna make it stronger. It's not gonna make it weaker. It's not gonna hurt yourself. You're supposed to be working your lower back. If you avoid your lower back, it's just gonna keep getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And then one day you're really gonna snap your shit up. I'm telling you. So when you do any type of closed grip or wide grip, we're doing wide grip, so I'm gonna use that as an example. Let your lower back kind of curve a little bit and get as deep as you can on that stretch. Let your whole back stretch out, arms as straight as possible, and then pull back with no momentum. Don't yank the weight back. Come back nice and smooth, no momentum, and try to get the bar up to your nipple line or your sternum. the higher you go, the higher up your back is gonna train, right? So if you bring it up to your stomach, it's gonna train more of your low mid back or your even a little bit of your lats. But the higher you bring that bar up, bring it up to your nipple line or your sternum, and it's gonna train the targeted areas, which is your traps, your mid back, your rear delts, and so on and so forth. So be mindful about how you do your rows. Little swipe speed can change what muscle group you're working on because the back is so huge. Big back season for real. Like there's so many muscle groups in the back, you gotta hit it in different directions to really like just optimize your back growth. So be mindful about how you do that. I'm gonna do an example right here, obviously, and you guys gonna see what I mean. Then we'll move on to our next workout. But I got 2 more sets, but I'm gonna just show y'all 1 more. So let's get it. Flexion row, let's get it. Let that lower back round. Pull that bar up to your sternum. One more. There we go. Whew. So basically, focus on that flexion row. Let your lower back curve a little bit. It's not gonna hurt you, bro. Just let it happen. That's how your lower back is gonna get stronger. And let your lats stretch out. Try to keep your arms as straight as possible. And then pull back with zero or a little to no momentum. This is straight lat work as your elbow gets driven back. Just let your back do all the work, bro. You come up, slight little raise on your chest, and try to tap your sternum or your nipple line. And we getting active, bro. Let that lower back grow. It's big back season, bro. Just get it. Come on. More standing. Oh, God. Whew. Now that's how you do a goddamn row right there. Let's go to our next workout, man. Whew. We got cable pullovers. Let's go. Next up, we got cable pullovers. The attachment that I love to do these with Both of them were taking, my little V bar. I love that thing to death. But we're using this as a replacement. It kind of feels the same in a sense where like my hand placement is a little bit different, but I feel the same drive that I do with my elbow, so that's what that really matters. We're just gonna get under this weight, drive the elbows as far back as we can, make it look good, make it feel good for me. We got 60 on a stack, not too crazy because I do these nice, slow and controlled. And a little tip that I be doing when I do cable pullovers, I'll basically bend my body at a 90-degree angle where my feet are perfectly, not perfectly, but kind of straight. My upper body is almost bent over where my upper body is parallel to the floor. And then I have my arms out as far as I can to get that last stretch. And then when I pull back, elbows driving back, slight raise in the chest, pointed up to the ceiling or to the sky, whatever you want to call it. And then go right back into it. 3 to 5 seconds on eccentric, which means when you're letting the weight go away from you, that's the negative. And then moderate pace on the way back. You don't have to be 3 to 5 seconds as well, but when you're letting the weight go away from you and letting that last stretch out, 3 to 5 seconds is all you really need. So let's get into it. Show you guys one set as an example, and then we're just gonna keep it rolling like that. We got one more workout after this, which is rear delt flies, and we're gonna get up out of here. We're almost done with our workout, guys. Fingers crossed we're done before 10:30. I know I'm supposed to be out of here by like 9:30, 10, but it's one of them days. We're just having conversations with our boys. It's taking a little bit longer than expected, but it's good vibes though. So let's get it going. Let's do it like this. Here we go. So here you go. There we go. Keep going. Whew. There we go. Ooh, last one on fire. I felt good though. I felt good. I know what y'all thinking. Why do you do lat pull downs like that? Or lat pullovers like that? It just feels better. Try it. Don't knock it till you try it. You never heard that growing up? Don't knock it till you try it. That pullover is way better than the traditional stuff y'all get with that dusty ass rope. Just like going like these and not even moving your lats up. You're just basically just doing like a back pump. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? I hate that dusty ass rope. That rope don't do nothing for me. I don't use it for nothing. Not for triceps, not for shoulders, not for back. I don't know why I said shoulders. You know what I mean. I don't use it for nothing, bro, because it's useless. You got to get sturdy attachments. The V-bar, this shit, the easy bar attachment, the flat attachment, the metal ones. Those shits do work. That rope, that flimsy ass, dusty ass rope, don't do nothing for me. You can tell I got personal beef with that rope, bro. You can tell. I think that rope don't get along. It's not my fault too. It's just ass. Enough of the rope, man. Let's get to our next set.
Game, that's twice though. Game, you showed them how to do it. They did it already. Three, over six, over 10. 5.
All right, guys. So our last workout is rear delt flies. Pretty much gonna knock it out right here. We're gonna do one arm at a time. Do your weak arm first, and then max reps to your strong arm, so that your arms don't grow unevenly, or your sides, your rear delts don't grow unevenly. Either way, whenever you're doing something one arm at a time, do your weak arm first, and then max the reps, so everything grows evenly, so you're not asymmetrical. Nobody's ever gonna be perfectly symmetrical, but try your best not to make it worse. For me. So that's what we're about to do. I'm gonna do 3 sets. I'm gonna show you one set. Obviously, this workout is way too long at this point. I'm gonna have to do a lot of chopping and cutting, a whole bunch of stuff. And it's loud in here. They got the vacuum out, about to clean. They're ready to go. I'm here slowly working out, but it's my last workout though. So let's make it good. Literally just try to control the weight at all times. You come back and then slow the eccentric on the way back. Let that rear delt get stretched out and then come back up. So keep it rolling. Let's get started. This is my left side. This is my left arm actually. So I'm gonna start with this side and then switch over, because I have to start with my weak side first. Your boy's right-handed. So let's get it going. Nice and controlled. There you go.
Those takes a lot.
When we do a single drop set for every set when we do anything cable like this. 5 reps minimum on the drop. Now we switch arms. We'll get it. The right side, so we try to get 10 on the first part, and then for the drop set, we try to get 5. Let's go.
Why didn't you want for that? You see it, guys?
Number 5. After the drop. Let's go. Two more. Oh. Oh my God. That's it for rear delts. I'm gonna hang around here, do 2 more sets, but you're not about to see that. They won't catch me. I'm gonna say my goodbye, so see you in a little bit. Well, guys, workout has come to an end. Finito. We did everything we came to do. Switched a couple new workouts in there just to try something different, and mostly just to show y'all different. Not really try something different, but to show y'all something slightly different. Still targeting the same muscle groups and stuff like that, but just a little bit of variation for the new people or for the old people that have been seeing my back workouts. Just to give y'all another tool to put in your little arsenal for me. Maybe you like this over something I was doing previously. You just kind of just swap them around. If you like it more, by all means, you feel me? Because most everything I showed you today, I still targeted the same muscle groups that I was doing before, but just like a different way of doing it, if that makes sense. You know, different machine or different hand position or, you know, new attachments. So hope that helped. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. All the new people, welcome. For the old people, feel me? I fuck with y'all. Y'all know how we do. We right here with it, feel me? We right here with it. But for the new people, or for the old people that have not yet, do all the YouTube things for me. And by that, whenever I say that, that means like, share, subscribe. So do all the YouTube things for me. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna be back here tomorrow. We have shoulder day. It's gonna be Friday, the end of my workout week, because y'all know I do a 6-day split where I work out for 6 days straight and then have my 1 day off and then right back into the split. So Friday's my last day working out for the week. I have Saturday off from the gym, and then we back in here Sunday. But Saturday, shoulder day, I'm happy. Whenever shoulder is on Friday, it's perfect because it's a really fast workout. The gym is closing early anyway, but it's a really fast workout. I could come in, get out, don't really have to do too much. And it's just good vibes overall. Hopefully my boys gonna be here tomorrow. We're gonna chit chat, maybe have them on camera. maybe have one of them jump in a workout with me, you feel me? Good vibes though. So I appreciate y'all. We'll be back here tomorrow. Hope y'all like the workout. Hope y'all rocking with me. I'm gonna keep rocking with y'all. So you see y'all some more, man. Have a good night, guys.